The governor of Massachusetts, Governor Deval Patrick, had an evening of conversation with the African community living in Boston on Thursday last week, April 5, 2012. The governor shared on his experiences in Africa with insights from his book, A Reason to Believe, Lessons from an Improbable Life, at the event held at the Addis Red Sea Ethiopian restaurant in Cambridge, MA. The colorful ceremony had the ushering in of Governor Deval Patrick by Ugandan and Ethiopian dancers, dancing to their traditional songs, upon which he expressed his gratitude for their time and talent. He went down memory lane, remembering how good it was to be ushered into a room by dancers during his campaign.
As a way of thanking the dancers, the last time, or one time during the campaign, when we had the African Council come together, and I was also danced into the room. and I what's that?
In Roxbury.
In Roxbury, right.
In Roxbury, Topping Center.
Exactly. And I'm thinking to myself, this is a wonderful way to come into a room.
The governor was presented with an African carving displaying the spirit of helping one another in the spirit of team building, with reference to Ujamaa in Tanzania and Harambee in Kenya.
And this carving signifies the way we built our villages, our towns, and our nation through helping one another. In Tanzania, we call this Ujamaa. In Kenya, they call Harambee. In Congo, they call Salongo. This is helping one another, and through that, you build the nation. This is a small statue.
It was a gift to symbolize nation building, as has been the trend with African presidents, such as the former Tanzanian President Mwalimu Nyerere. Among the guests present was Mayor of Newton, Sally Warren, who described the governor as a friend and a true leader.
This is a governor who will go down in history as one of our best, if not the best. And it's been an honor. I'm never going to get over bragging about my friend and a true leader. It's a real pleasure to introduce to you Governor Deval Patrick.
Other guests present included African nationals from various African countries living in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, among them Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Benin, Togo, Nigeria, Ethiopia, and Congo, among others. Governor Deval thanked the people for coming out and supporting him during his time in office.
Important partnership through the re-election campaign. And as hard as those experiences are, you have to know, and I want you to know, how incredibly uplifting it was to find common cause with all of you. And through the campaign, I think many of you found common cause with each other. Because we have Africans here from all over the continent, and all around the Commonwealth. And to the small extent that we contributed to you finding your way to each other, and getting a sense of Harambee. In Tanzania we say Ujamaa.
Governor Deval, who became the first African-American governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, gave credit to the notion of coming together in common cause for a common destiny.
Someone once described Africa as a place where you could walk from one end of the continent to the other, depending on nothing but the kindness of strangers. That notion of being connected and interdependent, and that we owe each other a responsibility to each other, is a powerful example all across the continent, in my experience, over many, many years. And that's what I believe this symbolizes. That notion of coming together in common cause because of common destiny is a governing principle that we brought to this administration.
The governor later proceeded to sign autographs and take pictures with the excited Africans who were excited to purchase copies of his book.
And I think that's probably part of it, but if people can open up, they can try to, they can try always to kind of set their goals and try to, bring the issues forward to him. And I believe, it's definitely going to work out. We got a lot of leaders here today.
Guests later enjoyed refreshments at the Ethiopian restaurant that also offered samosas and the popular Kenyan beer Tusk.
The governor was here at this Red Sea in Cambridge, 1755 Passab. It was a lot of people. People were very excited to see him. We are very excited that he was here. I think he was very successful. A lot of people
make any trouble,
purchased a book. Everybody was waiting in line to get signature.
Governor Patrick is very dedicated to people who have immigrated here from Africa. He creates a lot of opportunities in different avenues, mostly as gateways. He helps us open doors for business opportunities, access to public education, which is, for most of us, it's universities.
Supported. I feel brave, and it was such a great opportunity standing in the same building with him, because before I've been hearing about him. I danced for him before, but I didn't get to meet him because I had to go somewhere. But I really felt good that he was here, and I like the fact that he doesn't think about himself alone, but he also wants to support others. He campaigned for our president, and I believe Mr. Obama is still going to be the president.
The traditional dance is called Baksimba dance. It's originally from the Buganda region, because we have so many regions in Uganda. It's originally from the Buganda region, and it's always performed when people are happy, rejoicing for the king. What the king is called the Kabaka. Yeah, so
it was good dancing for the governor.
Of course,
he's like a king here.
It's like he's like a king. Of course, he's the king of Massachusetts. Yeah.
Jerry Mbure, Ajabu Africa, Cambridge, Massachusetts.